everyone, and welcome back to 9 Nails Garage. Today we're going to be working on my 2006 Dodge Viper Coupe. We're going to be doing a quick video on how to repair and replace the fasteners that hold on the rocker panel on the car. A lot of times if people put exhaust on these cars, they pull out those fasteners, and basically once you pull them out once, if you don't put them back in perfectly, they're never going to go in the same and they're all going to fall out. So I'm going to show you what we got going on here. This is a very common problem on these cars. So these are the fasteners I'm talking about. They're more of a sheet metal kind of screw that go into the frame here of the car. And of these fasteners, as you can see here, we have 4 of 7 screws. So already some of them have fell out, and that's not good. It's not good if you're taking your car on the track. It's not good on the road. It's not good anywhere, because if you look, these screws are directly in line of your back tire. So if they fall out, you're gonna have problems, and those tires are super expensive. You don't want to go putting a hole in them and getting one of these screws stuck in them. So what we've got over here is our alternative. We're going to be putting riv nuts in the car, and what these are is kind of an alternative style nut, and they rivet in there so they don't go anywhere. And as you can see, they provide a lot more threads for our hardware to stick into. We could drill and tap the holes that are there and put our hardware in, but then, you know, we're probably only going to have 1 or 2 threads actually in the metal itself. So what this nut allows us to do is allow the fastener to stick in there a little bit better and hold on better. So we're going to be doing, these are 1/4-20. I ordered 2 different sizes because I wasn't sure what I was going to want, and this is actually 10/24. And as you can see, the head is just not what we're looking for. We want that bigger head that's on the 1/4-20 there. So we're going to do the 1/4-20 bolt. These I got from McMaster Car. I'll leave the part number in the description down below. And the riv nuts here I got from Amazon, along with our riv nut tool. So I'll put the links of where you can find the hardware, special fasteners, and tool in the description down below. And basically the rest of the tools we're going to need are a drill to drill the holes a little bit bigger. We're going to need tools to take it apart. I believe it's a 10mm socket to get the old hardware out of there. We also have a Phillips head screwdriver, number 2, and drill bits. We have our Allen wrench to put our new hardware in there, and got our basic socket set. And a good thing to have is a roll of painter's tape to tape up all your body panels when you go removing this skirt here, just to keep yourself from scratching it up when you're putting it back on and all that. So now we're gonna go ahead and get started by removing the rocker panel. So first things first, we're gonna start with removing whatever remaining hardware you have left in the bottom of the car. Next, we're going to remove the 2 nuts that hold the lower fender here to the upper fender. They are 10mm. Now we've got 3 Phillips head screws on the inner front fender. There's also 1 more screw in the back fender right here that needs to be removed. So after you get all those screws out, it's a good idea to put your masking tape on. Now once you get the door open, you have a total of 5 more screws in here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips head and 1 5/16 nut right back here. Now that we have all of our hardware off, we're going to go ahead and remove the rocker panel. Next, I use an 11/32 drill bit to drill out the old holes. And you want to make sure the surface is somewhat flat before you put the riv nut in. Now, take the riv nut and lightly tap it into the hole. Now we'll grab our rivnut tool, thread it into the insert, lock it down. And then unthread our tool. So a little close up on how the riv nut actually works. It actually widens out on the blind side back here and holds tight to the metal, so it allows you to put your fastener in and it doesn't move. I did drill the hole a little bit smaller for this just because I like that tighter fit, and I'm not worried about it wallering out or moving around. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the remaining 6. So now that we have all of our rib nuts in place, we can go ahead and throw the rocker panel back on. And there you have it. That is the finished product. We have all 7 screws in there, and it looks a heck of a lot better than it did before. Now we know this panel is going to stay on here, it's going to stay secure, and we've got a lot less chance of getting something stuck in that tire. So it's going to be a lot more safe, and it's going to hold up a lot better in the long run. So just in comparison, I want to show you what came out of there and what we put in there in a little more detail. So this is what came out of there. Like I said, it's basically a sheet metal screw, and you know, they hold well if there's no vibration or anything, but these cars are definitely prone to vibration, and I mean, it's a vehicle, so when it drives down the road it vibrates, and these kind of work themselves out. So terrible design, and this is going to be a much better design. So maybe you could go with a little bit longer screw. This is a 1/2 inch long by 1/4 20, so I would probably, if I did this over again, and I might still change them all out, go with a 3/4 inch long bolt. No big deal, these are gonna work for now. There's still plenty of thread in there. I'm also gonna show you how the riv nut works up close on the tool here. So when you get the riv nut, you change out your head, make sure you have the 1/4 20 head in there. Comes with directions, pretty straightforward. But you want to widen the tool all the way, put your riv nut on there, thread it on. And you can also use this when you have it on the car to thread that in there into the riv nut. So once you have the riv nut on there, you clamp these 2 levers together, and if you can see, it kind of crimps that down. And when you have this pushed all the way in there, this pushes the sheet metal in between these 2 kind of ridges right here. And as you pull down, it'll sandwich itself. It'll sandwich the sheet metal in between there. So really effective design. Like I said earlier, keep the hole small so this fits in there snug, and you shouldn't have any issues for a long time to come. Also, make sure you don't over crimp this. In some riv nuts, you can't actually go too far, and you'll snap this piece right here, and then your threads will kind of be hanging out in whatever it is. I know that's a channel up there, and you know, it's gonna roll around like an acorn. So just be careful not to over crimp it. You just want it nice and snug on there, and then after you get it on there, you unthread the tool from the riv nut, and it stays on your sheet metal. So just like that, super simple, and it's going to be a lot more effective than what was in there before. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned something. I hope this will help some people out that are having some issues with their rocker panels. on their 3rd to 4th gen Dodge Viper. And ultimately, I hope it keeps some of you safer out there. So I do want to say I put a lot of hard work and time into every single one of these videos. It takes a lot of time to make these videos and edit them into a way that it's enjoyable to watch. So if you enjoy my channel, if you enjoy the videos that I make, if you find them educational, inspirational, or you just watch them for pure enjoyment, I do want to ask that you please show your support by subscribing to my channel. It really helps go a long ways, and it really helps me justify to continue making these videos. Also, if you want to go one step further, you can buy some of my merchandise. The t-shirts I've got over here are Gildan brand. They're the same ones I wear in all the videos. They are heavy duty cotton, and I've got them in all sizes from small, medium, large, up to XL. I don't stock 2X, but if you need 2X or 3X, I can order them and I can get them for you. They'll just take a little bit longer. The t-shirts are $18, like I said, with free shipping. And I've got our hats over here. These are $25 with free shipping. And they are Robinson 112 brand. So they're a really good fitting hat. I really like these hats, and a lot of people really enjoy them. Ooh, the wax job on the car is too good. They're sliding all over the place. But if you do want to show your support by getting the shirts or a hat or both of them, please go ahead and send me a message. I will have a website. It'll be up very soon, 9nailsgarage.com. That'll make purchasing these things a lot easier and viewing my videos and other things that we have going on here. But until then, you can just send me a message on YouTube and we'll get it, and we'll make sure we get one of these shirts or hats to you, or both of them. So I want to say thank you for all those who have supported me so far throughout this process and making all these videos of my Viper, my Wrangler, and also my truck. And I want to say it really helps out. It really goes a long way, and it's really cool to know that I make some videos that other people find interesting and entertaining. So thank you. So that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.